It's time for minor league baseball now as the show takes a stop in the Double-A South. Tonight, the first of this three-game weekend series. It's baseball, it's the show, and Dylan Peters will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's done a real good...
Now to the plate, Tristan Random. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning. And stepping in, Tristan Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. From the stretch. And now a soft liner to the left side. But this is foul for the first strike.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
High in the air down the right field line. And that's taken in near the line as the runner tags from second. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. So stepping in is Tristan Random. He flew out in his last AB. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And that's the second out. And now in the box, Tristan Random grounded out in his last at-bat. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. On he pops it up. Robinson into shallow left. He makes the running play. 2 down. Now at the plate, Tristan Random flew out last time up. Here's the first pitch. Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
Ball 1 as he lays off below the zone.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next two, the series is theirs.
And tonight's final, 7-3. The Chattanooga Lookouts rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on Jose Rodriguez, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy's last 3 starts haven't been that bad, but he's picked up a no decision in all 3. I'm sure he'd like to pick up.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. This will kick up against the wall now. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Boom is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Next to stand in is Chris Gill, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Now a swing and a little tapper to the left of the mound. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. So now here is Michael Ciani, struck out in his last trip to the plate. This one's down to third. Scooped up. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th. Ready now is Tristan Random. He doubled his last time up.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once an AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Boy, there's nothing better from a pitcher.
Last half of the 7th here, and set to go is the third baseman, Tristan Random.
This is the part of the game where I think we really start seeing what teams are made of, both in terms of battling back, showing some resiliency, and in terms of knowing how to play with the lead.
Into the box, Brantley Bell. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. The 2-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. To second for 1. On to first, and they turn the double play. Stepping in next, Tristan Random, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. And a feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Wow, kind of an interesting pitch call there. The batter flailed at the pitch away on the previous one, so you'd think you'd go right back there, but instead they decided to come in. Make him prove he can adjust before you do.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
The 2-2. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. In there, a base hit. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Now at the plate is Edwin Yan. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Some more good work out of the bullpen as he notches his 10th save of the season right there. Nice job.
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Chattanooga Lookouts rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Matt Ball notches his 3rd win of the year. Jose Rodriguez pitched well, allowing only 2 earned, but ends up taking the loss. Miguel Figueroa. Wrap.
Jim, the novelty of this rare player who can hit, defend, and pitch, it's got to be bringing him a lot of attention. And, certainly the minors have that reputation of sometimes having a friendly, wacky sideshow feel. I have to think this is bringing a lot of tickets and fans into the ballpark.
Definitely. I mean, look, pretty much any day you go to the ballpark, you're going to see this guy. Might be on the mound, might be in the lineup, depending on when you have tickets. But this guy is always going to be doing something. I mean, I think it goes back to guys like Babe Ruth, who were probably the most memorable baseball player of all time, and he was a two-way guy.
Yeah.
And that notion of a guy who can hit home runs and play defense and win.
Welcome to MLB The Show, and this presentation of striding in is Tristan Random. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Hit out towards second. Fielded cleanly. And that's out number one. Digging in next, Tristan Random. He bounced out last time up. Swing and a miss, 0-1. 2 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Grounded softly to the right. Reined in. Over to first, and that retires the side. So after the 3 spot last time around, he's in. New inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Tristan Random.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2. Swing, and he pops him up. Page in foul ground, and no one will track it down.
You know, taking you inside the mind of a batter right here, you can't get in auto swing mode. You still have to control the strike zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Chopped weakly to the left. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
One of the things you want to do with a starter, get that pitch count up. Here's another productive at bat, as this count now gets to 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Next up, Deshaun Knowles. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Two balls and no strikes. Ready with the 2-0 pitch. Pitch outside, the throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
This throw wasn't.
7th inning ready to roll. And standing in is the DH, Tristan Random. First pitch on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Popped him up. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. Next will be the designated hitter, Tristan Random. Popped into foul ground his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, and I think that pop out was just a result of poor pitch selection. Got to see the pitch over the heart of the plate. He chased well out of the zone, and as a result, didn't really put a good swing on that.
And he will.
Yeah, that's what you want to do when you're playing on the road. Take it right to the home squad and get a win. Now the pressure is off. If they get one of the next 2, the series is theirs.
And this evening's ends at a 7-2 finish.
No errors. They left 11 men on base.
Some of baseball's future stars will be on display. And now here is Donnie DeWeese. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. lifted the other way down the left field line. The next 0-2.
Oh, he thought he had him right there. I did too, but no dice.
Tough to do much with that one. A swing and a miss. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1. Digging in will be Zach Davis. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've been playing better than 500 baseball of late, 5-3 in their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lagares is under it, and that retires the side. We've played an inning, still 0-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next to hit is the catcher, Taylor Gushu. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
Love the early lead, but this game is far from over. Got to stay on top of what you're trying to do out there and execute pitches.
Popped him up. Gill is under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. So now to the plate, Connor Myers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And a slow curveball in there for strike 2. Random isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away. So now into the box is Eddie Martinez, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. Now at the plate, here is Aramis Ademan. He was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. High and deep down the left field line.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
This one is fouled away up to the concourse area. Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Gill has it. He'll throw down to first, 1 away. Next to dig in, Christian Donahue. And that's in there for a strike.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away. First pitch on the way. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. Make it 9 straight here to start. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Donnie DeWeese, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
On the move is Lagares. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Now into the box, Zach Davis. He popped out in his first trip. Hit in the air to left field. Jan is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. Up next, Alfonso Rivas. Now the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
And it's 1-2. To third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Can't start any better than this. He's set down the first. So here's the cleanup hitter, Taylor Gushew. He leads off in the bottom of the fifth as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Taylor Gushew is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Connor Myers will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, man, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets awfully slippery and awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 15 up, 15 down. Now it'll be Aramis Ademan, struck out in his first at-bat. Popped him up. Goslin over to his left, one away. Next it'll be Christian Donahue. 0 for 1, went down looking his first time up. And a ball 1-0.
Yeah, that looked like a strike, but let me tell you, when you're staring at a big 0 in the hit column, getting a call like that to go your way can feel like a big victory.
Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Christian Donahue becomes out number 2 this inning.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get up.
And he struck him out. So it might be time to begin the countdown as he's now gone through 6. Leading off the inning, it'll be Donnie Deweese, and they could use a spark from him here. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Weakly hit to third. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out. Digging in, the switch hitter, Zach Davis. He flew out in his last AB. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Well, this is an approach we've seen him use effectively lately. Set up the inside and then get him out with pitches away.
And that's a base hit. So the perfect game bid ends in the 7th. In now, Alfonso Rivas, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. They finally break through for their first hit of the ball game, so the no-hit bid will end, and we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. Now to the plate, here is Taylor Gushew. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in.
Connor Myers comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Curveball, but he can't get him to chase it 1-2.
definitely not what you're trying to do here. 0-2 with a curveball. You see a lot of guys elevate a fastball like that in this situation, but a curve like that is just asking to get punished.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Connor Myers goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Takes this the other way to right, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
No hits to this point. The 0-1 delivery. Ball 1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
And he'll make it to second base on what ought to be ruled a passed ball, and with 2 outs, that one could come back to haunt him. Oh, what a stop! He gathers the throw. He is out. That was exceptional. He got the out and prevented the runner from having a chance to score. They call it the hot corner for a reason, and this is a beauty to take us to break. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the second baseman, Christian Donahue.
Second baseman.
First offering on its way. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike 1.
Hey, this guy's done a better job than expected. He's made some bad pitches in the strike zone, but so far he hasn't gotten hurt by him.
Looking to send him packing again. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Jackson is there, and that's not the start to the bottom of the 9th this crowd was hoping for. 1 away. Next, it'll be Preston Page. He went down on strikes in his last at. Bat. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit out towards second. And a high throw to first, but he's able to reach up and grab it, and this ball game is over. 4-0 the score tonight. The Trash Pandas took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Tristan Random earns win number 7 on the season and records a complete game 2-hitter in doing so. Justin Steele was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshow.com. It's time for minor league baseball now as the show takes a stop in the Double-A South. It's the first game in the month of July between the Rocket City division rivals do battle. And now Tristan Random. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. McGill isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics. and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes. So next to hit is Tristan Random. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes. The 0-1 delivery. Left side, but well foul. Runner at second here with one man out. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's going to fall for a base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores. Next to hit is Chris Gill. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors. And striding forward now is the DH, Tristan Random. A hit in 2 tries so far. No balls and 1 strike. Ready with the 0-1. Ripped on the ground to first. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Sometimes you got to tip your cap. The pitcher spotted his pitch down in the zone right there below the knee. Offensive player was all over it.
Ready with the 1-1. Popped up. Page is there. He hauls it in, and the potential go-ahead run will not come around to score. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left. So the next to bat will be Tristan Random, singled in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
He put himself in a good position jumping ahead 0-2 with the bases loaded. Now we'll see if he can finish it off.
Line to the right side. And that will get down as he delivers a big one here. It's a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Hey, Dero, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
And there's a line drive base hit to left field. And not in time as the run scores. A tag, and they get him at the plate as 1 run scores, but not the second.
Well, these guys feel pretty good about themselves, and they should. Anytime you can come into somebody else's ballpark and sweep a 3-game tilt.
Most of us will have only heard of this prospect recently, right? If at all. But Al, he's doing well in the minors as a position player and as a pitcher. And he's beginning to draw attention across the league.
The game's future stars are on display. Jose Rodriguez gets the call for game 1. And now here is Tristan Random. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. A ball and no strikes. Fellas, our visiting team, as they take the field after a scoreless top half, they come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, they got beat up on the homestand. Losing record in front of the home crowd, never good. But I always used to say, sometimes it's good to get on the road. Remove yourself, get out to a restaurant, see a different city, shower it off, and try and fight in front of some hostile fans.
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Next, here is Deshaun Knowles. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Jim Brony is under it. 2 gone. Next to hit, Brennan Lund, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And he is out on the tag. So next to bat will be Tristan Random. He singled in his first AB.
Yeah, guys, still the only hit in this game so far. They've been pretty well shut down. Guys on the mound have really much controlled the whole outcome up until this point.
Now to bat, Deshaun Knowles, trying here to plate the tying run from second. Swing and a miss, and that's out number 3. No runs, a hit, 2 left. At the plate now is Tristan Random. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Tristan Random. 2 hits in 3 at-bats for him in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch.
No problem with that take right there. First pitch from a reliever, got to calibrate that velocity.
Comes set. The 0-1. This is hit the other way out toward left field. He's under it, and that ends the inning. So it's a run on 3 hits, no error. So here is Tristan Random, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
Now it's driven the other way with some authority, headed toward the foul pole. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We've played 8 full, and it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. The Trash Pandas rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Jose Rodriguez earns win number 4 on the season. Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Today, a matchup of a pair of first-place teams. The race for the division continues to heat up. Striding in is Tristan Random. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now the pitch. So, guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now.
You know, we'll see him work both sides of the plate with his curveball. Maybe not that far in, but he'll move that pitch around the zone to give it a different look.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Next up is Tristan Random. Flew out last time up. Throw over to first, and he'll dive back in safely. He's set, and the pitch. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
1-1. Rounded softly down the line toward first. To second for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Stepping up is Tristan Random. Now here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Throw over to the bag, and the runner back. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Got him.
Well, that's just a quality pitch right there. The location was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
Stepping in now, Tristan Random down the first baseline. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So they go quietly here in this half.
Hey, this was a pretty tightly played game. Got a little bit of everything in this one. Some timely hit.
This is such an interesting player. I've talked about him before. Now he's starting to make an impact at the AA level, and people besides me are noticing. Carlos Pena is with me today.
A manager challenges his hitters to step up their game.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between... We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. So now, here is Michael Gigliotti, and we are set for baseball here this evening. Now, here's the ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall, and he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, a lot of managers like their leadoff man to take a few pitches to start the game off, give the other guys in the lineup a chance to see what the pitcher has to offer. But if he got that instruction, he ignored it. He rips the first pitch of the game off the wall for an easy double.
And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And he got him.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough... Off go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2. Here's the first pitch to him. Pitch is mishandled behind the plate, and it bounces away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. 2-out base runner aboard in the top of the first. 1 ball and 1 strike to their DH here tonight.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Second inning set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Grant Kay. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball, 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there, made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Under it, Lagares, and there's 1 away. And stepping in, Tristan Gray. First swings for him in this one with a runner still at first and 1 gone. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. 1 out and a runner on second base. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Pullison will get there with ease as he puts it away for out number 2. So stepping in is Ton Kramer. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Gets dirty and gloves it in time. That was exceptional. He got. Stepping in once again is Michael Gigliotti. He'll step in to lead it off in the top of the third. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Lagares. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning. And now in the box, Nathan Lucas looking to follow up the RBI single from his first at bat. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss, strike 2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
Jackson calls for it, and he makes the catch for the second out. Now at the plate, Taylor Walls looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Good breaking ball there, laid off for the second strike.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And a fastball called strike 3, and the side is retired. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Jim Haley, struck out in his last trip to the plate. Swung on and missed for the first strike. And a curveball's in there, so he's quickly behind 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
The 0-2 once more. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. The next 0-2. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball. That one misses, and I think a ballpark full of umpires disagrees. It's 2-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jim Haley goes down to become the first out here in the 4th. Jody Kelsey will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call, and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
Again, another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. And not what he wanted to do there, as now they'll need 4 outs to get out of this inning. Brett Sullivan is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. And this one's in the dirt. Ready on 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Swing, and he popped him up over in foul territory back behind third. Rojas is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to go is the second baseman, Tristan Gray. 0-1 the count. Now here's the pitch. And he won't offer it that. Too high. 1-2.
Love the high heater right there to raise the hitter's sights. Let's see if he buries something in the dirt right here.
He's got it. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Next to stand in is Ton Kramer, grounded out in his last at-bat. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Yeah, Matty, he's had these guys on the proverbial rocking horse all night, changing speeds, hitting every quadrant. He's tough to hit.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. First pitch coming. Here it is. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Swing and a miss. Good palm ball. 0-2 now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
High in the air down the right field line. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Nothing across here this half. Now to the plate, Nathan Lucas. 1 for 2. It was an RBI base hit for him back in the first. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On, he pops it up. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. That's lifted the other way out to left. Pullison has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Ready now is Taylor Walls. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Right to him. And there's out number 2. Into the box, Jim Haley. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
A ball and a strike now. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Into the windup and the pitch. High and deep to right center. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, well, he is in there with a triple.
You take a look at this one as it flies into the gap. Both outfielders give it a chase, but they can't catch up to it. Next thing you know, it one hops the wall, and he's busting his hump around second on his way to third.
At the plate, Jody Kelsey. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
Ready with another 0-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Knowles is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So Casey Bowling is on to pitch from the bullpen. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. The Rocket City Trash Pandas led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Tristan Random earns his 8th victory of the season, so that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The game's future stars are on display. So now into the box is Tristan Random. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Lifted down the line in left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hit and change his speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden, he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
He'll take it to the bag and send. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tristan Random. He bounced out last time up. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tristan Random. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
Digging in next, Tristan Random. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
1-0 the count. Here's the pitch.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
The count now at 2-1. Into the windup and the pitch. Line shot to 3rd, and the side is retired. This one pretty well in the back. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the 1st and never looked back. Kenny Rosenberg earns his 6th winning decision in this one, and it's a dandy, a complete game, 3-hit performance. Welcome to MLB The Show in this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight, the rubber match of this 3-game series. It's baseball on the show. Striding in is Tristan Random. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the 1st. Hard hit ball to second. And there's one away. Stepping in next, Grant Kay, hitting .500 in the series so far, 4 for 8. Grounded to 3rd. This could be 2. Reined in. Throw on to 1st. 2 gone. Now at the plate is Tristan Random, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at-bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll 2.
The 0-1. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
bounced softly in front of the plate. And indeed, he'll not even try as he goes to first, and that means 2 men are in scoring position now with 2 away. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Tristan Random. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The windup and the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Digging in will be Taylor Walls. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half of the inning. Now at the plate, here is Jim Haley. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Hit on the ground to third. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. So now to the plate, Tristan Random. He bounced out last time up. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Lined into right, a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit. Next up, Deshaun Knowles as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Been a struggle for him hitting from this side. And as a switch hitter, you really hope for some more consistency from both.
Wow, and they end the inning with the 5-2, the final score tonight. Montgomery used a nice 5th inning. Earns his
At some point, just about every prospect.
Minor League Baseball is live and on the air on Next will be the designated hitter, Tristan Random. First delivery to him. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Now the pitch. This is on the ground over to first. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Now into the box, Tristan Random comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
If you look at their win percentage or something like that right now, got to be honest, the odds are obviously stacked against them.
Now to the plate, here is Tristan Random. Pitch is popped up. And there's out number 1. Next to dig in, Tristan Random. First pitch of the AB now. Swing, and he pops him up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. Swing and a liner. And that's into the outfield for a one-out hit. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate is in time, and he's cut down at the plate as they team up to gun him down. Up next, Chris Gill. Last time through was a base hit.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard.
And with that, I can finally say the 4 words I've had on my mind for what seems like an eternity. This ball game is over. An 8-0 shutout this evening. The Montgomery Biscuits jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. The game's future stars are on display. Ready now is Michael Gigliotti. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And it's fouled away. Here it comes. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out. At the plate now, Miles Mastroboni, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. Well, you take a look at our visiting club as they take the field tonight. Fair to say they're not playing their best baseball right now. Losers of 5 of their last 6.
Yeah, Matty, they got to find a way to put yesterday behind them. They got pounded without question, but today is a new day, and they regroup and grind and try and do the little things to try and win this ball game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Miles Mastroboni becomes the second out of the bottom of the first. Taylor Walls is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Got him looking, and that ends the inning. An inning in the books tonight, still scoreless here. Last half of the second set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Jim Haley. In there, 0-1. A bouncer up the middle, reined in, and that's the first out. Now it'll be Jody Kelsey. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now. Next it'll be Tristan Gray, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water. He's coming right after you.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. And now Grant Kay, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out. Here's the pitch. Brett Sullivan comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking.
A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a 1-out base runner. Into the box now, Ton Kramer, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Lagares is under it, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Next, it'll be Michael Gigliotti. Flied out in his first at-bat. So make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. And he falls behind 0-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a flare down the line. And that's in there. Base hit.
I appreciate the moxie right there, but 3 fastballs at this level usually turns into a knock.
To the plate now, Miles Mastrobuoni. And the pitch is off the catcher's glove as it rolls away. The tag's there, and he's out trying to steal third. Great throw. So no runs here on 2 hits. Now to bat, Miles Mastrobuoni. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
So he couldn't get the bat off the shoulders that time. Miles Mastrobuoni is sent packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball, 1-1. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Lofton is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jim Haley. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed, 0-1.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up.
Oh, hang on now. This ball is crushed into left field, and this one ain't coming back. This ball is gone.
There are certain guys in every lineup that you do not want to beat you. And this guy right now is swinging the bat so well, I'm not giving him a chance to do anything. He's too hot right now.
Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off speeds.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. But not before the lone hit in the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Tristan Gray. And he throws the fastball by him here, 0-1. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for rep number 1.
Well, this has been a completely different performance from the offense that we saw yesterday. They were looking like the 27 Yankees 24 hours ago, but they've been held in check so far in this one. That's kind of how baseball goes, though.
Grant Kay stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1, and he fouls this one off. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Fouled away. And this is swung on and missed, though he will need to do a little housekeeping at first. And indeed, the throw will finish him off as they get the put out at first, and there are 2 away now. So next to hit is Brett Sullivan. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Popped up.
Oh, you take it. You take it.
Random will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing here this half. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next it'll be the outfielder, Ton Kramer.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, But this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Behind 0-2 now. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And that's out number 1. Next to hit is Michael Gigliotti. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Just gets a piece of it. Strike 1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Swings through it for strike number 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. So the next to bat will be Miles Mastroboni. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate. Hit out towards second, and there's his first base hit in this one.
Hey, they say in this game you better have a short memory. Well, that's obviously the case with this batter. He came into that third at bat after getting his ticket punched twice and was able to get a single.
Taylor Walls stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
The 2-1 on its way. And a fastball swung on and hit to second. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. So no runs on a hit here. At the plate now is Jim Haley. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at bats.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Pullison comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Striding forward now is the DH. Jody Kelsey struck out in his last trip to the plate. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And it's fouled away. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
I mean, you look in the dugout right now, you see steam coming out of the hitting coach's ears. Somebody has to stay back and find a way to get knocked.
Here's another 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Left side. He's got it. And there are 2 away now. Next, here is Tristan Gray. And now the first pitch. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1. And he's way off balance with the swing there. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. He'll try again. 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Omar Sanchez is on to pitch out of the bullpen.
Just a good, clean, crisp game. And a quick one, too, to boot. Great pitching and defense. All the